I'm a little hippie. And I filmed this intro already yesterday, but I kind of felt like I wanted to do it again. Let me close my window. Have my mic plugged in because my charger is plugged up to my phone, so no mic. But this week we are going to be spending a lot of time with my Kindles. This is upside down. My Kindles. They're pretty. Look. Look. That was a Corey Kenshin reference. But yeah. Look at how cute. Look at that. But yeah, this week we're just gonna see how much I end up reading on my Kindle, because this year I find that I'm drawn more towards reading on my Kindle because it's much more accessible than just reading a book, because I do a lot of my reading at night, and then even when I do read during the day, sometimes I just don't want to be holding a book like this, and you know, I am visually impaired. Most of the glasses I wear when I'm on the video are just to be cute, but I really am blind. I just don't have prescription glasses. The last pair of prescription glasses I had, I lost them. I left them at Dave & Buster's. They came back and, you know, they were gone. I never saw those glasses again. And the prescription is so strong, like, what could have possibly... Anyway, so we're gonna read on my Kindle. I have not decided what I want to read yet. I think I'm going to get into Daggermouth because I just heard about it recently and I've been seeing it around a little bit. And then to top everything off, I found out it was written by a Black woman. And then to top that, it's in third person. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And it's on Kindle Unlimited. Like, come on. So I'm reading way more on my Kindle this year. I think I'm probably going to be exclusively reading on my Kindle this year, or on one of my Kindles, or from both of my Kindles this year. As you'll see, I have a little reading nook now with a very cozy chair, and I'm excited to use that and not have to sit in bed. So yeah, that's what we're doing this week. I guess this vlog will just be called The Diary of a Kindle Girly, because I am a Kindle girly. Ta-da! Teeny little chair. As I was saying before, I still have to like clean everything up, but we got a chair now. Look at him chilling like a villain in his little seat. Okay, this is why FOMO is sometimes a very good thing. Sometimes it's good to feel like you're missing out on stuff, because you know what? You might just be missing out on stuff. Oh my God, I'm so sorry that I have my air conditioner on. And that and that I have to talk like this so you can hear so that you can hear me. But sometimes you are missing out. You know what I mean? Sometimes, most of the time, you're really not. But then sometimes you really are, because nobody told me that Abby Jimenez was this awesome. But like, everybody told me that Abby Jimenez was this awesome. Okay, so I'm back, and now I have my mic so you can actually hear what I'm saying. I am listening to Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I haven't really read much on my Kindle, and this is supposed to be a vlog to see how much I can read on my Kindle in a week. Not looking very promising because I've only read like 30 pages on it so far, but that's okay. I am listening to Just Friends, like I mentioned, and I'm enjoying it so much. I was listening to it today. I listened for like an hour and a half while I was playing Mahjong. So there's that. And I was listening just now, before bed. And yeah, I just, I heard some things about Abby Jimenez, but I never thought to like pick her up. But sometimes the hype is real and the hype is worth it, because I'm liking this book so much and I've liked it from the very beginning. So that's pretty cool. Um, so I could see myself finishing this book pretty soon because I'm listening to it. I mean, if I keep listening to it for an hour and a half at a time, yeah. So who knows? Maybe by the end of this vlog, I will have finished Just for the Summer, and then end up looking for some more Abby Jimenez, because this is my very first Abby Jimenez. I've never read anything by her except this, and I was just looking for something that I could listen to when I go for walks or whatever. And yeah, so that's the update, honestly.
No trace, no residual feelings within you. Then you won't remember me. Your face will be the reason I smile, but I will not see what I cannot have forever. I'll always with you. You feel the same. Oh, you played the game, gave us away. Toy with my affliction, had to fill out my prescription. Cause remember me, I had to set you free. Away from to see clearly the way.
Okay, so I had to take my glasses off so that the reflection of the ring light wouldn't be all up in my glasses, you know. So I am reading Just for the Summer. I am on chapter, I believe it was chapter 17, chapter 16. Yeah, chapter 17, Justin's chapter. And let me tell you, let me just tell you how I feel about Justin. I heart Justin. Oh my gosh, he is the quintessential man written by a woman, but I love it. I can't not love it. And I don't think that I have enjoyed a romance this much. And I think a part of that is just me allowing myself the time to just read it when I feel like reading it. I uh, borrowed it from Libby, so I'm listening to it. I wasn't listening to it in any of those clips. I was just reading it here because I'm filming on my phone, and my battery is at like 50%. So it's like, it's a hassle. You know what I mean? It's a hassle trying to figure everything out. And so I was just reading it on my Kindle because it's still in Kindle Unlimited for free. So I just did it because sometimes I want to read along and sometimes I want to do something else like journal or play mahjong or do Sudoku or whatever while I am listening to the book. I don't know how much of a percentage I am through the book. Let me check. I'm 41% through the book. So, I mean, I could probably finish it tomorrow, maybe. But yeah, there are elements outside of the romance that are so intriguing and so real. Like, I wasn't expecting this book to make me tear up and want to cry, but some of the issues outside of the romance are just so compelling. And, some of the themes around how we deal with um, our backgrounds and the hardships that we've been through were really compelling to me. So I really like this. At first, this was like a 4, but now I'm thinking it's like a 4.5. I really like this. And I'm so glad that I decided to give Abby Jimenez a chance because, like I said, so many people talk about her. I've heard so many people talk about her, and I just never read anything that she wrote. Just, I don't know why. And I love romance, so I don't know why I never gave her a chance. This is a good book. I am enjoying it thoroughly, and I enjoy Justin thoroughly, and I enjoy a man written by a woman thoroughly. So, just like all thumbs up over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm having a lot of fun. So it's the next day. I think I mentioned that I finished uh just for the summer. Yesterday I did. I rated it 4.5 stars. I will be doing a review about it. Um so I can kind of talk in depth about my feelings and about the things that I loved about the book. Justin being like number one, to be completely honest with you. I had so much fun reading this book. I don't think I've read a romance that just felt like that in a while. And yeah, I think Abby Jimenez handled a lot of the themes in that book with a lot of respect. And yeah, because there's some pretty heavy topics covered in Just for the Summer. It's not just a fluffy romance. You know, there's a lot going on. But yeah, so I ended up only reading about 30 or 40 pages on my Kindle. The rest of it came from listening to the audiobook. So this was a really bad example of how much I can read on my Kindle in a week. I did start another book. It's a Kindle Unlimited book. But yeah, I didn't read much on my Kindle this week. I mostly did a lot of audiobook listening. So I failed that little challenge. But alas, I still read an entire book. And so yeah, maybe next time I'll actually read more on my Kindle. But until then, this is the end of the video. I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good evening. And most importantly, I hope you read a good book. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye.